Number 3.
Round number 3. Alright, so Devin has been gathering up his stuff slowly to assemble this new deck. Because he's bounced around from time to time and played different decks, but he had this deck for a while and was doing pretty well with it, and then real life came up and he had to sell it. So he is back on the Yund blend, if you will.
I think he's been on Jund like 2 or 3 times.
Any Lantern players here? There are Lantern players, just not tonight on camera. We do have 1 to 2 Lantern players in our shop.
Mm-hmm.
They are just not on camera. And again, we rotate around everybody that we feature, trying to showcase as many players, as many decks as possible. Why? Why are they not on camera? And that's, you know, or why do we actually have Lantern players here? But Devin is on Jund. They need to be on camera. Well, one thing that you can do, Wild Dragonite,
Oh my.
is head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/modernmagicmondays, and you can search through our VODs because we have had quite a few Lantern control players on camera. And, yep, TJ also making a point is usually winning records are on camera. Wink. I don't know what Jeremy's on. I feel like it's probably something involving lands.
Mm-hmm. I think you'd be wrong.
I think I'm wrong. Are we even a mirror matchup?
Maybe.
All I see is a fatal push. So
so Devin gonna shock Thoughtseize.
oh my! It is a mirror. But this is look at those nice signed lilies. So he says, I would like to be at 15, please. Ah, Death Shadow.
Come on, TJ.
Spoilers.
Come on, dude. Yeah, Jeremy's on Death Shadow. I think he asked the question one day. He said, "What's the best deck in the format?" And Eminem said, "I'm pretty sure it's that Jund Death Shadow deck."
So
So Jeremy said, "Oh, okay. It's a good thing I have,
everything for that
an inordinate amount of money. I can make sure to." Well, I think he pretty much had everything.
Because he does have Jund.
Yeah,
I know that, or like an Abzan list.
Right. So fetch land, pass.
Oh, it's a secret. I get it.
It's all right, dude. Cat's out of the bag. Raging Ravine.
Mm-hmm. Devin's favorite.
Sure. Inquisition of Kozilek from Devin.
It says, I would like to take some more of your cards.
And
Dismember,
Fatal
Push,
Dismember.
2 Lilianas are choices here. And he goes for the push.
Interesting.
And I think that's looking at that, you go, okay, this doesn't look like Death Shadow yet. There's nothing giving any indication.
Right.
So
there
far.
is nothing giving indication.
I would rather you lose life
off
of your Dismember than you pushing my creatures.
Jund Tribal Lilianas.
Actually, you probably could. Liliana Last Hope is really good.
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan too.
Stomping Grounds is what he fetched. Jeremy, nice guy, playing Revealed. I think that's super nice of him. He's gonna play a Wooded Foothills.
Helps us.
Yep.
Makes it easy for your opponent to keep track of stuff.
Yep. Devin's gonna draw a Dark Confidant.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, Devin's suffering from what I like to call playing incorrectly.
You know what's funny? So this weekend,
Dismember is going to come down and get that Dark Confidant off the board.
every year in the spring, my family gets together and goes to these horse races in Oatlands. And my cousin's son is, I think he's 9 this year. Has been learning how to play Magic.
Oh.
Because he has a lot of old cards from his mom and from his dad and stuff like that. Like some from like Ice Age, but he's got some newer stuff too.
Sure.
And when we were playing together for a little bit there, and he plays down his lands and stuff, and then as soon as he summons his creature, he put it in the back.
Oh.
Behind his lands.
Did you fix it?
I was like, oh no! What is happening?
The one thing that you can't do is attack through your lands.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of tough. It's what they call rough terrain, and you actually lose on your speed. It's a D&D joke.
I got you.
Yep.
I was picking up what you were putting down.
Yep.
I want to play some D&D. I haven't played D&D in forever.
All right, Blood Crypts. This guy, as he plays WoW, he wants to play D&D.
Yeah.
Plays Liliana.
Not getting enough role playing in my life.
Strangely enough.
But I have been enjoying WoW. Also been enjoying the new Hearthstone stuff.
Uptick.
Let's go with discard.
Hearthstone's pretty great. I don't know how I feel about that deck you sent me though.
Which one did I send you?
The Paladin one.
The mid range?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
But it's not.
I got that combo rogue deck on lock now though, boy.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
I'll have to see your list, compare it to mine. I was playing it the other day and was like, I was able to like on curve, turn 4 get it, turn 5 play the quest, and then there's been other ones where it's been like scrambling.
It happens.
And so it's like it either goes really well or falls on its face, and it's like a really uphill battle.
Jeremy is so greedy.
So if you're in Devin's spot and you haven't seen any indication of a Death Shadow yet,
is that the Traverse?
It is.
All right.
And guess what?
And now it's gonna be on. Oh my gosh! Get a Tarmogoyf.
He does have Delirium, I believe.
Get a Tarmogoyf. It kind of looks like a Torrential Gearhulk, but I know that's not right. Pirate Warrior Master Race.
Oh, God. Luckily, there's a lot less Pirate Warrior going around. And they printed out a...
Oh, the jigsaw.
Yeah, they printed out a card that is like a 2/3 destroy target pirate, get +1/+1.
Yeah,
It's a battle cry ability.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Taunt Warrior's sweet, though.
Ugh. That deck.
I also really enjoy the priest deck that I have. And he says, I would like to replicate that.
Yep. Draw.
I would like to Thoughtseize you. Oh. Dark Confidant.
Raging Green costs 4 to fire up?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so he's still okay. Draw.
He doesn't have the right lands.
Oh.
He's missing another swamp.
Feels bad, man.
Death Shadow, go.
Draw. Feels even...
Terminate it.
Feels a little bit better.
Can't do anything else. Top deck, another one. No. Thoughtseize. Get rid of Kalidas. Go to 5. Pass turn. Oh, is that the swamp he needed?
Yep. Well, no, it was a forest,
okay.
but he's able to fire up the ravine and swing for 4.
Swing for 4.
Goes to 1.
Ooh, Death Shadow.
Takes his life.
Let's see the top deck of it. Oh!
Hard casted Street
Hard
Raid.
cast him.
Love it.
Activate.
Yep.
Combat.
Yep.
He says, yeah, I'm going to block with that all day. And then I'm going to top deck this
This land.
land to die.
Let's go to game 2.
Magic as it was intended to be played. No cards in hand for either player. How many basics? That was at least 3? 2 forest and a mountain for Devin. And you have to assume he's got at least 1 swamp in there in his 75. So that's probably at least 4 basics that he's running.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was, you know, I think he just needed it to be a little bit more careful.
I think he needed to fetch up.
So what's double black in your deck? Liliana the Veil.
Liliana the Veil.
Kalidas.
I don't know if he's running Damnation or not. But that's probably not in his main.
Extremely terrified of Blood Moon.
Oh.
That would explain it.
That makes a lot of sense. Why he is more likely to get fetch lands. I actually love when players are afraid of cards like that. But maybe that comes from me putting the fear of fetching in that one player that one time with the archive trap. But that's a story for another time. Whose sideboard would you like to read off? Death Shadow or regular Jund?
I'm gonna read Death Shadow.
All right.
For the end here. 2 Collective Brutality, 1 Fatal Push, 1 Surgical Extraction, 3 Fulminator Mage, 1 Grafdigger's Cage, 2 Nihil Spellbomb, 2 Ancient Grudge, 1 Maelstrom Pulse, 1 Painful Truths, great card.
Nice.
And 1 Veryl's the Scar Striped.
That gives all of your creatures in your graveyard Scavenge. Yeah.
Good old.
Sweet.
Good old
That
Veryl's.
is sweet. Nice.
So
spicy sideboard.
Yep. I'm a fan of the Collective Brutalities. I think Collective Brutality is just a great card. Definitely needs to come in.
Yeah.
And he's just, yep.
I
getting to see exactly what he's bringing in. Love it. Look at that. There's the Veryl's.
Yes.
I don't even have to tell you guys.
Boom.
2 collected, the Veryl's, and I think the push is what
I would have said the push in that list too. All right, on Devin's side, he's got 2 Surgicals, 1 Anger, 1 Ancient Grudge, 2 Leyline of the Void, 1 Grafdigger's Cage, 3 Kitchen Finks, 1 Seal of Primordium, 1 Thrun the Last Troll, 1 Dreadbore, 1 Olivia, 1 Damnation. I like the Kitchen Finks in this matchup, actually.
Yeah.
Like, Death Shadow's sweet, but he doesn't have evasion.
True.
Just a big, dumb dude.
Yep.
Eventually. So gaining some life off, that's nice. I like Thrun, but I also like Olivia. Like, I like having those bigger guys in there. Thrun's nice because it has hexproof, can't be destroyed by that removal. Olivia's nice because of the evasion. She is a flying vampire. Jeremy Miller. I own 4 Tarmogoyfs and 60 sleeves. But, like, maybe Surgicals in there as well you can make an argument for. Because you are running the Inquisition, you're running Thoughtseize, you're running Lilianas. There's gonna be lots of stuff in the graveyard that you can actually strip away. And if you get rid of Goyf or you get rid of Death Shadow, the deck doesn't have very many threats left. So we'll see what he opts for.
Does Feed the Clan say target player?
Maybe. I think you might be right. Was that in his sideboard?
No, but I'm just for the lulz. You know, if you're playing you game. Oh man, because nothing would feel better than you're playing a Death Shadow player. They go to like 11, right? And then you go, you know what?
Blessed Alliance. Game 4.
Yeah. Here's well, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Or feed the clan. I have ferocious. Here's 10 life for you.
Because I've heard of a player facing down a Goyf and a Death Shadow, escalated, and made him sack a creature and gain life. Death Shadow dies, and he has to sack the Goyf.
The lols. So cycles the Street Wraith. It's definitely a superstition thing. It's gotta be.
Okay.
Goes to 15 for
Only way to start.
Inquisition of Kozilek.
2 Goy, Scrim Flare, Lightning Bolt, and an Inquisition. Alright. Based on the fetch land he has, though, we're definitely going to get an Overgrown Tomb off of that.
Yeah. I say you take the Inquisition.
Yeah, I agree with that. Condemn is a sweet card.
Anubis 512. Dude, welcome to the stream. Jeremy opts to take the Inquisition of Kozilek.
Anubis, great name to go along
I'm
with
just gonna say, how are you feeling about Amonkhet,
yeah,
friend? Thoughtsy is gonna go to 15 himself.
I think Jeremy's shocked by that top deck.
Gotta be.
He's, what?
Alright. Jund vs. Death Shadow is actually pretty cool. Ooh, Tarfire. Gore Clan Rampager, Liliana are the 3 targets. And he says, yeah, you don't need that Cyclops, or... Is it a Cyclops? He might not be. He might just be a beast or something.
I thought he was like a Hydra, but I think I was
He's not a
wrong.
Hydra.
Who told you that?
He's probably a beast.
This sounds like something Ben is spreading around, making everything Hydras.
Ready for it. Glad we get to finally... Yeah, dude, see?
Yeah!
I was kind of worried, like, his name's Anubis.
He's like, what?
So
why would I be hyping
No,
up this set?
no, it's just like, actually, I think it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's awful
this
flavor.
This is the worst decision by
I
Wizards
cannot
ever.
believe they would even do this. So I was hesitant. But I'm happy that I was wrong. Here's the stopping ground. Jeremy's at 13.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the set.
What's your opinion on Tarfire?
Couldn't bear 4/4. What? What's that? Tarfire?
Yeah, what's your opinion on it?
It depends on the deck.
Um,
Or just the card in general. I think the card's solid. 2 damage, right?
2 damage. Yeah. Well, so I'm so for
Tribal sorcery.
Jund,
No, instant.
for Jund or for Death Shadow. What's
I think
your
it's
opinion
better. I think it's better for Death Shadow.
Okay.
Then couldn't beat 4/4. Oh, I see.
Him choosing that over something else.
Right. I think it's better for Death Shadow because the Delirium is, I think, super important for them. For Traverse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, being able to, let me just go get this, You're right.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like it's pretty much only necessary in these decks because it's like, all right, hey, it's a tribal instant, so you are gonna get your Goyf just a little bit bigger off of that. Hey, it's an extra way to turn on Delirium. If Delirium matters, say off of your Traverse, off your Grim Flayers, things like that, then yeah. But it's not that great of a card. I mean, Shock's not that great of a card.
I found a home.
It did.
Here is a Death Shadow.
Here is a 2/2 Death Shadow.
Well. Gee, I wonder what that Tarmogoyf is.
Me too. If only there was a die that we had to represent his power and toughness.
See, this is why lands should not be in front.
Yeah.
It's a shock.
Yeah, in the end of the day, it's still a shock.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
Now that Devin has a Tarmogoyf, it's important.
Mine's a 5/6.
5/6s.
Huh.
I will say,
Would you... Okay. I personally would have Lightning Bolt and killed off his Death Shadow there.
Yeah.
Before he untapped. To be able to lose life. But... maybe he's nervous of doing that and he goes, I'll cycle this Street Wraith.
what do you know? You're not playing the deck.
Well, hey, I don't understand why you wouldn't, though. It's a 2/2. It's like the only time you're able to kill it off with a bolt. Right? No? No? Just me?
Sack a baby.
Oh, that's what he was waiting on. Wanted to make sure that he could kill off Liliana. Because he did know there was a Lily in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand that line of play.
Yo, 6/7 Tarmogoyfs.
He's got two of them. Alright, both players sitting, thinking. Jeremy really debating on his next line. Another Goyf, so Battle of the Goyfs here. 2 6/7s. And he'll just pass on over. Again, it's all about the stalemate, it seems.
Oh, welcome back, dude.
And here's another Goyf.
3 whole Tarmogoyfs. Yo, Anubis.
Thank you for the follow.
Appreciate the follow, dude. There are 5
Tarmogoyf is Magic's Pikachu.
Tarmogoyfs on the battlefield.
That is a very expensive battlefield.
I know that you're probably confused because Devin's Tarmogoyfs are near his arms, but they are on the battlefield.
They are on the battlefield.
And they do not tap for mana.
I'm wondering something.
Yeah.
Did Devin play back when that was like the norm?
I don't know.
That's because, like, I know, like, some players that played back then or like learned from players that did that. Like, it, you know, it makes sense. So I'm wondering where he picked up that habit.
There are lands in the way. Yo,
Eldritch Moon 93. Thank you for the
this
follow.
Is, dude, Eldritch Moon. I am super happy that you have decided to follow us.
Oh.
Why would you put them in front? Really appreciate
They
the
can't
follow,
attack
Eldritch
though.
Moon.
There are lands in the way.
I know Nan does as well, even
Yep.
though he may not remember you after tonight.
Oh, I remember.
I hope.
It's the set that I've forgotten, but I remember.
Mm-hmm. Why would you put the Tarmogoyfs in front? You have to protect them.
Protect them from, with all these lands. Ah, -2. -2.
I don't think that would have worked.
Why not? If he blocks with against
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
2 for 1.
Yes. I think that's the only reason why that one's dead. That's the only thing I can think of.
Right. Yeah. When I learned there was a mat that you got in starter packs or something, and that diagram had the lands in front, like a paper play mat.
That's what
Listen,
you used to get when you play Yu-Gi-Oh.
looks like they're fighting over territory.
That's a yeah. I want to control more swamps than you. Someone's about to build a wall. I think when Jeremy cut, he just took the top card and put it on the bottom.
Classic. Draw. Raging Ravine.
Devin's favorite. Alright, we're... Like, you can see, like... Tonight's theme is stalemate.
I just don't understand. Someone capitalize. Please.
It's so weird. Like... Alright, Leyline of the Void. Here. So, any other...
Yo, Clucky85.
Thank you for the follow.
Cheers to you, dude.
Yeah, it's weird.
Card.
Oh, I forgot that Devin had Bolas on his arm, so he must be super hyped.
Gotta be. Just for different reasons from Anubis.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah. I would say they...
I don't think they're really sharing the same
Reason
reasons to be hyped
excited
about a
for
Monket.
this set. Actually, I saw the lands in person. The foil full art ones. They're beautiful.
How?
Because
Fatal Push is gonna get rid of a Tarmogoyf.
my cousin, the kid I was playing with, had one. He got some stuff for Easter, and I think he got like
Oh, did they? Well, wait, what day was it? Was it Sunday? Oh, well, maybe he took part in the learn how to play Magic thing.
Yeah.
That must have been it.
So
They had Wizards was putting on an event everywhere to teach people how to play Magic. Like bring people that don't know how to play Magic to play Magic.
yeah.
It was pretty cool.
But yeah, got to see it and was like, oh, that's nice. All right.
Liliana gets rid of the other Tarmogoyf.
Breaks the stalemate.
Jeremy beats Devin down through lands.
Dun 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 dun.
Easy peasy.
Your lands do not matter if you have no creatures behind them.
My cousin works at Nintendo.
Alright, sideboards again, for those that missed them. Neither of the players are feeling like they need to add anything else into it, looks like, as of yet, but we'll see. Oh, Devin going back through. Deciding. Now, I noticed he still had Kitchen Finks in his board, but I feel like they could have made a difference. Okay, here we go. Devin.
Card. My cousin works at Nintendo. I don't think that's an actual card. What's going on, AB Pass?
Decided to take out 2 Scavenging Ooze, 1 Lightning Bolt, 1 Dark Confidant, 1 Cult Guns Command, to bring in 2 Leyline of the Void, 2 Surgical Extractions, and 1 Thrun the Last Troll. I do like him bringing in the Surgicals. I do like the Thrun. I don't know if I like the Leylines here. Because, like, Leyline, Jeremy's, I mean, it shuts down Delirium, right? So he cannot traverse.
But you have to get it out so early.
Besides that, it also would just weaken your own Goyfs. I don't know. I don't think it's as important as Kitchen Finks or something like that. But what about Jeremy? What did Jeremy bring in?
Jeremy brought in 2 Collective Brutality, the Fatal Push, and the Virals, which we saw him side in. But he's going to take out 3 of the Baubles and hit 1 Liliana of the Veil.
I want to see this Virals in action here.
Oh,
it's in his hand!
Oh.
Don't take it! No! Don't even!
Virals.
Yeah, put it back. Put it right back.
Devin at 18. It's definitely live. But, gets rid of the Inquisition, so he's more worried about what's in his own hand.
Yeah.
Draw. Oh, is there a Gore Clan Rampager as well?
There is.
Oh, my. Cycle. Draw.
Cycle it out. Devin's favorite. Oh, another Inquisition.
Oh, no.
Showing
something. Oh, yeah, buy Virals.
No.
Buy Virals.
The push.
Interesting. Not what I expected. Jeremy gonna fetch to 17.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna choose to hurt himself right now? Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Just
no,
kidding.
it's like he needs a stomping ground here. His hand's full of all these black lands. Swamp, Overgrown Tomb.
Is he gonna go to 15, you think?
I don't think so, because like there's nothing in his hand to merit him needing to.
I think he's thinking about it.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I then again I
think the thing I like about this deck is...
Does he do it? Or is he...
No, I think he's going to choose not to. Is you're left with those thought processes.
Yeah.
Like, do I shock myself to 15 to make it
easier
for my Death Shadow, or do I not? This time, he chooses not to. Plays a Swamp. Plays Inquisition of Kozilek.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure. Oh, I see. He's got the surgical in hand. I'm like, what is he doing? So he's going to respond by ripping.
So, Inquisition's on the stack. What did he take?
He took Inquisition.
No, yeah, because Inquisition's still in the stack. He can't take Inquisition. Yeah, it's not in the graveyard. But Street Wraith he can take, which I think is smart.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Based on what is in the hand in the graveyard here. That's a great way to help accelerate out his Death Shadow and also some card advantage.
Okay, so let's see what Devin's holding on to, though. Thought I saw a Grim Flare. What else does he have? Terminate. And a Wooded Foothills. So Grim Flare seems like the easy pick here. But he's feeling like, no, if he takes Terminate, that means he can start laying down some threats.
True.
And he'll pass on over. So we're going to see, yeah, Grim Flare, Wooded Foothills, basically saying, hey, these are the 2 cards you know. Alright, is it time for our... What creature type is Rawls?
He's a troll.
Is he?
Yeah, I believe he's a troll. And not an internet troll, but actually like an actual troll.
12 minutes left.
Well, thanks, dude. On what? I didn't make this overlay, dude. Oh, I see. Alright, plays a fetch land. Yeah, Grimflayer has not seemed good
Yeah.
in any of the matches that I've seen play. That's unfortunate. I really do like Grimflayer, but
Yeah, you do.
I think there are just better options.
For a Jundlet.
Yeah. Or Abzan. You know, Max played it.
I was a big fan of seeing Voice in the Abzan, but... Another Raging Marine coming down. Jeremy gonna fetch.
I need him to get bad. Then it can get good again.
Card is good, just look bad today. Okay. Wait a minute. Did he do what I just think he did? He pumped up the Grimflayer
Yep.
and then pushed him off a cliff.
Sure. Easy peasy. Is that a cat or a squeaky chair?
That is a cat in the house of cats. Being a mouth. Mouthing it out.
What deck are you running? Yo, Verils is on the board.
So that's another reason why he got rid of his Gorkland Rampager.
So he can scavenge it?
So he could scavenge it.
That's so sad.
Until this Lily comes out and ruins our day. No. Boo. Boo! I don't often boo players, but when I do, it's because they ruin our fun. Troll Warrior.
Oh, I knew it. Troll Warrior. It's a useless cat fact.
What?
It's useless.
It's a useless cat. It's an interesting one. For all of you people that have indoor-outdoor cats, make sure you're prepared. This is a sad cat fact. And here comes another cat. Alright, so Liliana being down causes some issues here. And he's going to just tar fire that away.
Yep.
Just smart. Still the land that you have to worry about.
Yeah, but that Tarfire wasn't going to do anything to the Raging Ravine.
No, it wasn't.
So, better to go ahead and just get rid of Liliana. Take 4 damage. Death Shadow.
He's at 10. So he's a 3/3 Death Shadow.
3/3 Death Shadow. Devin's got a stopping ground in hand.
So that Raging Ravine now, Jeremy wants to get hit by it.
True. Ooh, draws the Thoughtseize. Oh my goodness. No way. Are we about to see... Come on. Devin has no cards in hand. So, who does the Thoughtseize benefit more? I guess it doesn't matter if he Thoughtseized Devin or if he Thoughtseized himself.
Yeah, at this point.
He's still losing the 2 life.
I don't mind him.
But he's going to pump up his Death Shadow.
I don't mind him just using it now, too. Like, I think it's silly to hold on to it.
Yeah.
With the amount of mana out, Devin's just going to play whatever he draws. Does this work the way I want this to work?
5.
Yes. Depends on how you want it to work.
Devin gonna fire up.
So here's the thing. He can fire it up now and block, and he loses his Raging Ravine. Death Shadow won't deal any damage, but is taking this damage now more important than having a blocker later? That's the question. As a judge, I hate that question. Yeah, I feel like if I ever ask a judge about something that I'm not sure how it works, I basically take the time and explain. So this is what I'm trying to do using this and this. Does this work the way that I think it will, to the point that I'll be able to do this? But sometimes it's easy to just look at a judge and go, hey, if I use this, does this do what I want it to? Please explain. How would you like it to work? I just want to win with this. Is that not something I can do? Yes. Wizard should. Phyrexian Perfection.
You can bring back parts of Phyrexia. Does this card interaction let me kill my opponent in real life?
So Goyf, activate Raging Ravine.
Attack for 5.
Alright. Here's the top deck.
Looks like an Inquisition of Kozilek.
Oh, I was going to say, here's the top deck removal.
Bolt you.
Oh, doesn't even matter.
My.
Oh, me, oh, my. So, in the face of Jund versus Death Shadow, Jund's him in the face.
Well, I'm in for more infect creatures. Benjamin Barry. Shh.
Yeah.
No.
Let's do it.
Phyrexian
Perfection.
The
Rip.
the thing that Jund does well is deal with creatures and have answers to everything that you could be doing, right?
Yes.
So being able to rip a bolt off the top
It's
with
great
your
to,
Death
like,
Shadow.
Disruption removal with just a super solid creature to follow it up with Goyf.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm just going to tear apart your hand, kill off anything that you're going to play, and then after doing that for a couple of turns, eventually I'm going to play this Goyf, or I'm going to activate this Raging Ravine and start beating you down with it.
Yep. So Jund looked pretty good there. But Jeremy did help Devin out.
Yes.
Here, let me go to 7
Yeah.
before you can start dealing damage to me.
Yes.
Nice guy.
Nice guy. All right, that was round
3.
3.
So let's check point total.
Let's do it.
Go right and see what we got going on in round 4. Ooh. Well,
This will be a good one.
this would definitely be a good one. We got Chris
Are
Carrozza and Kyle Hagberg sitting at the top. We got John Mathias versus Lyle Rolfs, Eric Ford versus Ryan Carter, Nan versus TJ,
Oh, no.
Johnny versus Devin, Jeremy versus Jamie, and Ricky versus Robert. But we're going to be taking a look at John versus Lyle. And this is definitely going to be an interesting game. It's going to be an interesting game.
Oh, it's on the back of one.
Yeah.
Look at you. Saving the Earth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you know Earth Day